I'm attempting to spend 3 days alone in the most haunted Airbnb in Missouri. Now, the reason I'm gonna do it alone isn't because I don't have any friends. Totally. But because I really wanted to challenge myself and see what happens when you spend a long period of time in a haunted house by yourself. And we have some really cool experiments to try in this series that we're doing. We are officially back inside the Brooks estate. I'm all by myself. I'm gonna be for 3 days. This is like the biggest challenge I've ever done. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to complete it. I'm gonna do my best to do it for you guys. So right now we're about to walk around and just see if maybe they change anything up and just give you guys a quick tour. Oh, that's so cool. Look, guys. I've actually wanted to get one of these. This is one of those little energy pumpers. So basically, they put like crystals in those or something and then like a battery, and it's supposed to like pump the energy out into the air so the spirits can use it. I'm coming upstairs. Jeez, it's nice and warm in here. I don't remember seeing this. Look at that creepy face. So this right here is what I called the little boy's room. I think this is where the little boy Dennis that we were talking to the last time we were here. My name is... What is it? What's your name? Could you say it again, please, so he can hear you?
Dennis, and I heard some whispering.
Dennis? Oh my god, are you the boy? Are you the boy upstairs?
It's him.
It's him? I think this is where he stays. And tomorrow, we're actually throwing a birthday party for him. It's a surprise, so Dennis, if you're listening, I'll see you tomorrow. Anyways, this room right here, they call the red room. They think that this is where the parents stay, and they got dolls all over the place. Some of these are kind of nice. And alright guys, right here is good old baby. This doll right here is what made me believe in dolls. Or not believe in dolls. This doll is what made me believe in haunted dolls. Well baby, I'm right here. Is there anything you could do for me real quick? Alright, well I'll talk to you later, baby. So right here is basically going to be my little base camp. This is one of the packages that you guys will have to stay to find out. We got a bunch of cool stuff in here. We're actually going to be unboxing it on camera for the first time. I haven't even seen this yet, so stick around. It's going to be super cool. Make sure, if you haven't... I thought I turned that off. We got a little sand pendulum. I don't really know how it works. All I know is that if you touch it, it'll draw stuff. I figured we could set it up somewhere and put a camera on it and just see what happens. This right here, I am super excited for this. This is actually a 1960s voice recorder. So later on in this series, I'm going to be testing this against a new age one and just kind of see what happens. I'm not sure if anything, but I figured what if one of them catches something that the other doesn't. So I'm super excited about this. This right here is like a Ouija pendulum. Basically, apparently if you hang the crystal, the pendulum, above it and you ask questions, apparently if it moves, it's supposed to be answering your questions. I'm not exactly sure how that works or if I'll even be steady enough to do it, but we are gonna try this out at some point during this challenge. In small-town East Prairie, Missouri, resides a house known as the Brooks Estate. The history of the house is basically non-existent, so I'll be sharing my theories and my own personal experiences that I've had at the house. The home records apparently just keep being found over time. Every time the owner gets a deed thought to be the first one, they call him up and say, hey, we found another one that goes further back. So, the property, or at least on record, is thought to be as far back as the 1800s at a minimum. But really, they don't know. They're still figuring it out. They didn't buy this house because it was a haunted house. They bought the house, and of course, things started happening. Last time I was here, I didn't believe in haunted dolls. Now I do. When I arrived, I was told about a haunted doll here named Baby. Now, Baby was gifted to the house by a paranormal team, and the spirit of the doll is allegedly from New York. Funny enough, the last time we were here during an Estes method, we heard "how you doing" as if a New York accent.
Baby.
Baby, that's the haunted doll, guys. I shit you not. And I want to talk to her.
It's me.
Oh my god, bro, what the I am like,
How you doing?
are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Guys, the craziest part about all this is he literally said like, how you doing? How you doing? And they said that's from New York. Pretty weird, right? Anyways, there's another spirit in the house I call Dennis. Now, the only reason I call him Dennis is because the last time we were here, I was told that that was his name. Dennis told us that he was 8 years old and he was turning 9 on February 14th. I have absolutely no idea how time works in these other dimensions, or if they are dimensions. I have no idea if me being here from February 13th to the 15th means anything to them, or if it's even the same day for them. But I'm here anyways. The house seems to have multiple spirits. The kid I already mentioned, named Dennis, an adult male who either doesn't like people being here or is just an angry person in general, an older woman who I like to think of as Dennis's mother. She was very nice the last time we were here. It was actually pretty nice. Day 1, today, is basically a feeler day, just getting settled in and farting around and starting the investigation, figuring everything out, getting my groove going. It's also my first time doing something like this alone, so Day 1 might be a little different than usual. Day 2 is the birthday party and other experiments and more in-depth investigating. And Day 3 will be the finale where I open up a gift I got from a witch, try out all my experiments, and wrap up the 3-day alone challenge. I will be releasing 3 videos, one for each day that I'm staying here, and you will not want to miss this. So make sure you watch all 3 days to figure out the whole trip, the whole challenge. I thought of a bunch of cool stuff, bought a bunch of new stuff just for this series, so please stick around, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know what you think of it. I did live streams every day that I was here, so if you're into that kind of thing and you can watch a live stream when it's not live, I recommend you go do that because I give a little more history. I talk to everybody. There was some pretty crazy stuff that happened. P.S. If anybody is in possession of a haunted object or witchy occult type thing that they'd like to see used, tested, and all that jazz, feel free to reach out to my Instagram and we can figure out the details. Your item will be safe with me. I won't sell it to the highest bidder, and I'll be genuine about what I find out, whether it's good or bad or literally nothing. Let me know. Now with the history out of the way, let's get into night 1 of my 3 days alone series. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this ball at the top of the stairs. So that camera is currently set up right there, pointing at the ball. So if by chance, if anybody wants to knock it down, they can. So me going down the stairs did not make it fall. Just a heads up that didn't make it fall, so we're good. What we're gonna, if you guys watch my live, you know that did kind of act up a little bit, so I don't know what's going on with it. If somebody's actually touching that, can you touch it a little harder, please? Just put your hand closer or try a little harder. Okay. I'm gonna set this music box right here. Now this music box has a range of about 3 feet, I think. I think it's just 1 meter, 3 feet. So if anything walks in front of it, it'll go off, indicating that something is there. That red light usually works, but mine stopped working during my live stream at the Fox Den, and ever since it just hasn't worked. As far as I know, nobody has gotten a ball to fall down the stairs, but the last time I was here I put a ball up there and the little boy ghost, Dennis, said that he was gonna try to push it down the stairs, so I figured I'd set it up there and give them another chance. Now that I have all these devices, I was wondering if there's anybody in here that would like to have a conversation. All you have to do is touch one of these devices, make a noise, show yourself, and we can get started. I can ask you some questions. My name is Dawson. Do you remember me? Oh. Did you guys hear that? It was like it was very faint, so I don't know if you guys would be able to hear it. But I actually unplugged the refrigerator, so there shouldn't, and all the heat is off in the house. So there shouldn't really be any house noises going on. There was an older woman that was here the last time I was here. She was offering to cook me food, and I was wondering if she'd be up to talking. Do you think you could come down here, or if you're already down here, over to where I am? Oh shit. It was doing that during the live. I don't know why my REM pod's doing this. Could you step away, please? Guys, I truly have no idea why my REM pod's doing that. In my live stream today, you guys saw I put a fresh battery in there. There should be no reason why it would act up. Could you please do something else? Oh, again? There's a car going by. That's what that noise is. It's every time I put my camera on this. Guys, that's probably some sort of glitch. But I don't understand why it would happen for the first time today and do it multiple times. Could you show me a sign? Oh my god. Could you do that again, please? Could you make that knocking noise? Are you upstairs? If so, could you show me a sign? So far, we haven't really gotten a crazy amount of activity, if any at all, but that's alright because we're here for 3 days and we have a whole bunch of stuff planned, experimental stuff, so make sure you stick around regardless. But we're gonna set up the music box right here, and of course we have the ball set up right there with the camera pointed at it. We're gonna set up in this red room. Alright, if there's anybody up here, I have this REM pod right here. Over here in this chair, I have a cat ball. All you gotta do is touch it and it'll go off. On this chair right here, I have a music box. All you have to do is walk in front of it and it'll go off, letting me know that you're here. If there's anybody up here and you want to, feel free to kick this ball down the stairs or push it or whatever. I mean you no harm. I'm just trying to hang out and talk. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for 3 days, so we're gonna have to get a... Could you step away real quick? Why is my REM pod doing this today? I've never had it do this, ever. I'm gonna be here for 3 days, so we're gonna have... Oh my god. So we're gonna have to get acquainted. If you don't know me or remember me from when I was here last time, I would like it if we could have conversations and communicate and show the world that you're here. I know that sounds scary, but it's alright. So if there's anybody up here, could you please show me a sign? Do you like these dolls that are in here? Dennis, are you up here? Is there anybody up here that wants to talk and have a conversation? This is the room where we think the little boy stays. The last time we were here, we got like an older man, I think, in this room as well. I figured if anybody wanted to knock that ball down the stairs, I bought some candy, and I'd be glad to give it to anybody who would do that. Vaughn, are you here with me? Do you want to play a game? If you want to play a game, you have to let me know by communicating via these devices. Noises, knocks, voices. Let's play a game. See this right here? The more you go around it, you can make it go to different colors. Can we make it go to green? If we can get it all the way to purple, I have a game to play. This is strange, guys. The last time I was here, there was a lot of footsteps, noises. There was a lot of device activity. Sometimes what I like to do is kick off the activity with like an Estes session, but unfortunately I can't do that. So I don't really know how to kick it off. I do have some experiments to try out. I don't want to do them all at once. It is just night one. I am not being deterred. I still have one more super cool experiment to try in a little bit. And I think honestly we're going to do this experiment every night. But for right now, I want to turn on the spirit box and just see what happens. This little box in my hand, you're supposed to be able to manipulate the radio frequencies in the air and have a conversation. Can you tell me your name? Who am I speaking with? Sound like it said leave. Do you want me to leave? Do you not like the fact that I'm staying here for a few days? Can you see me? Stairs. Yeah, there's a ball on the stairs. Or if you meant upstairs, yes I am. Can you tell me what room I'm in? If there's anybody in this house, can you say, I'm in the house? I'm gonna be trying an experiment in a little bit. Would you like to participate in that? You would? Do you remember me from the last time I was here? Alright guys, my camera died so I had to swap out batteries, but right before that I thought I was hearing something out here. So we're gonna take a step out and is there anybody here with me? Did you hear that? Could you do that again, please? Could you please make those little tapping noises again? Alright everybody, right here we got a 1960s portable, real audio recorder. And right here we have this cheap Amazon voice recorder that I got a year ago. Now, I've never really been one to catch EVPs. Maybe I don't have the right recorders, maybe I don't know what I'm looking for, but I had the idea of setting these side by side and just seeing if maybe one of them will catch something the other won't. So this is the 60s. I'm sure they don't have all that like EQ and all that like built into their microphones, so it's possible that that one might catch something, or maybe it's just worse, so maybe it won't catch something and the other one will. That's kind of the whole point of this experiment, is just to test and find out. Well guys, I tried everything. For some reason this tape recorder is not working. I've tried and tried again and tried again. I even looked up YouTube videos. I cannot seem to get it to work. So instead we're just going to do an EVP on this tonight, and then in the morning I'm going to try to fix this so that tomorrow we can hopefully use it. Set this down. My name is Dawson. Could you tell me yours? Is the doll actually haunted? Are you excited for me to be here for 3 days straight? My name is Dawson. Could you tell me yours? Is the doll actually haunted? Are you excited for me to be here for 3 days straight? So, I don't think we caught anything on this. The reason why the time was short is because this is on voice activation mode. So let's try that one more time. I'm going to set down a recorder right here. I'm asking if there's anybody in here, if you could please come speak into this microphone. My name is Dawson. Could you tell me yours? Is the doll actually haunted? Are you excited for me to live here with you? Dawson, could you tell me yours? Is the doll actually haunted? Are you excited for me to live here with you? Well guys, no luck with the EVPs. Unfortunately today we are gonna have to not use the 1960s. This one, I don't think I've ever gotten an EVP on it, so I don't even know how well it works. Night 1 was a very slow night, but that's alright, because we did a live stream where we had some stuff happen. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the EVP to work. Please make sure you come back to night 2 and night 3. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more planned, more than just the 1960s recorder that I can't seem to get to work. I think I'm gonna wrap up night 1. Thank you so much for watching.